Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be the eclipse reading. So I'm combining the eclipse that happened in Taurus, the solar partial eclipse that happened on the 26th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and this one coming up on the 16th, which is a total lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Keep in mind these are both with the node. So the south node is in Scorpio, the north node is in Taurus. So I felt like this was very important to do. I have a bunch of cards. It's going to be deep. We're going to go really deep. It's all about healing here. We're not talking about futile stuff here. We're going deep. It's about soul healing, heart healing, aura, energetic uplifting, energetic upgrade, ascension. Okay. So we have 4 groups. If you need time, you can go to the thumbnail and take your time, but we have 4 groups. So we have the selenite, we have the snowflake obsidian, we have the clear quartz, and then we have the tourmaline, black tourmaline. So we're going to start with group 1, obviously. So we're going to put this over here. Okay, I hope it doesn't bother you guys. Wait, let's push it a little bit so that, let me get this camera up here. There we go. So it doesn't get in the way of our reading. So like I said, here we go. Group number 1 with the selenite. I feel like this is like a boomerang kind of energy. I feel like the Taurus solar eclipse with Uranus in the North Node, we felt good. It felt good. You know, spring was just starting. I mean, equinox was happening. The energy was palpable. It was there. Optimism was there. We were feeling like kind of energized, but in a good way. Optimistic, hopeful, joyful, you know, kind of like looking at life through new lenses. Everything was like shiny. And I feel like now that all that is gone, it's like we've been pulled back, and it's almost like there's a sacrifice necessary. And we're in the sacrificial energy now of Scorpio, total solar eclipse. Hello. With the south node, Pluto is retrograde, Mercury retrograde. I mean, we've been sucked into the darkness. We are at least being pulled to face our demons, to face the things that need to finally die. It needs to go. It needs to go in order for us to manifest that Taurian energy, that feel-good energy we felt, you know, during this solar eclipse that just happened in Taurus. It's the price to pay. Nothing is free. There is going to be some shedding necessary. There might be tears, pain, you know, some of you even body pain. It's not a fun ride, but the prize at the end of it is so worth it. So worth it. You will see big manifestations coming to life. Big, huge things, amazing things happening to you once we get through this, okay? So now let's start with group number 1 then. So I have cards. I'm going to explain to you what's going on. Let me get my scepter here. I want to confuse you guys. We're going to keep your selenite right in front to keep the energy going. Selenite is an energizer, as you guys know. It's a charger. Keep in mind, like a phone charger, selenite charges every stone. It doesn't need to be cleansed. You can maybe put it under the sun or the moon to actually activate it even more. But it's a really good transmuter as well, okay? So what I have today for the cards is that I have separated them here into, first we're going to look at what's hidden, what's in the shadow. Then we'll look at the healing, and then we'll look at specific area, the specific area in your life where this is happening. So let's start with the shadow. First card you got is Divine Talents. That's not so bad, guys. I feel like there's something you're negating. Some of you, you know that you need to leave a job. Some of you, you need to start that thing that you've been putting off, and it's pretty much in your face right now. Or it's like, I feel like Spirit is saying, last chance to make it happen. Maybe some of you during the solar eclipse in Taurus got some propositions, met new people, Doors were opening up. Now, Spirit, I feel like, is saying, what did you do about that? Well, the door is about to shut. So do you want to shut the door until the next cycle comes up and wait again, yearn again, be disappointed again, be nostalgic again? I feel like this is what Spirit's saying. Guys, yours is not too bad here. I feel like Spirit is saying, I hope you can see this card. This card is huge though. That's why. I'm going to put it like this. I feel like Spirit here is saying, guys, something you've been putting off, this is the last chance. I just heard it's the last chance. Jump on it. This opportunity will not present itself again. Number one. Talents, whatever this might be for you, artistic, music, drawing, whatever it is. It's a talent that you possess. You probably doubt that you possess it. You probably think you're not capable. You probably are making excuses. You are well capable. You are damn capable. Spirit has many times put signs around you, in front of you, to push you towards this. This is something that is good for you. This is something that is good for you mentally, physically, and your pockets, honey. Even good for your bank account. This is a talent that needs to be shared. It is part of who you are. Not practicing this talent is what is creating this energy of not being fully happy. This talent is your fulfillment. It is your abundance. Group number one. Okay? Now, let's see. Growth and will. Yep. Will. You have to have the courage to do this. Another thing I wanted to say is that with this scorpionic energy, Pluto retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and this lunar eclipse, obviously, this calls, guys, this energy calls for courage, faith, stillness, and receptivity. That is the only way we're going to be able to get through this. I wouldn't say easy, because it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to lie. But smoothly. Less painfully. Okay? With less drama. Less internal turmoil. Less feeling of being pulled, pushed, dragged. Okay? So you have will. You have to have the courage to do this. This is very much so a major factor in your growth. Like I said, what is growth? It's abundance. Growth is leveling up. Growth, it's growth in your maturity, growth in wisdom, and growth in your bank account. I really feel like this is really attached to your finances as well. Okay, so some of you, what's hidden is that you need to jump on this, start this business, start this thing here, leave a job. Some of you, you can do it simultaneously too. I mean, we have bills to pay, obviously. So the most important thing, the important message here for you is to stop putting this off and do it, because you won't have this opportunity again, basically. All right? You will not. It will not present itself in a long time. This opportunity has presented itself many times, and Spirit is like, this is it though. This is it. Because before it represents itself, because it is part of you, so it's not going anywhere, right? But before it represents itself again, it's going to be another maybe 10-year cycle. This opportunity. Your talent is still going to be here, but the opportunity that is around this talent, because it is faded. There's magic around it. Don't forget, guys, we just had Jupiter, Neptune, and Pisces. Jupiter is about to shift into Aries. Venus and Mars are in Aries, which is all about putting yourself out there. Authenticity and sovereignty, and speaking up and showing the world who you are in your almighty beauty, with your talent and your strength, unapologetically. Okay? Now, let's see. This is what's hidden. Your talent is hidden but your talent is hidden because you're hiding your talent. How crazy is that? You are the one creating the shadow. You are the one blocking yourself. Nobody else. Everything is available. It's almost like Spirit has given you all the magician's tools. You have everything. Everything is right there. But you're not seeing it, or you just keep making excuses, right? You are the one hiding this. You're hiding. It's time to show the world who you are. It's about willpower, okay? All right, guys? Look at her here. It's almost like she's on a stage, right? She's very shy. She's holding her head. What is she doing? She has a mask on, right? She's very scared. I know, it's very scary. But you don't want to miss this opportunity, guys, okay? Now let's see what the light side of this is, okay? The growth, you just have it here, that's coming out of this. I have an animal, yeah, rhino spirit, overcome obstacle. Again, that energy of willpower, of courage, guys. Spirit says the number 55, change. This is a major pivotal moment for you, group number 1. The ball is in your hands. The ball is in your hands. And I'm going to say, I was expecting some deeper stuff here, but for you guys, it's doing something you love. I mean, how hard can that be? I think your fear is very much so crippling you. Your obstacle is your fear. You need to overcome this obstacle, group number 1, okay? Next, answer the call. Yes, you know this is what you want to do. It's been nudging you. You know it's part of you. You probably do it on the side. You hide while you're doing it. There's something about hidden. Doing something, hiding, you know, with this. She has a mask on. It's like, oops. It's a secret, you know. You're doing it already. I feel like you're already doing it. But now it's time to share it with the world. It's time to show the world what you've been working on. It's time to show the world this part of you, you know, and to overcome this obstacle. I mean, guys, it says divine talents. We're talking about divine talents. This is like kind of your purpose. This is something, it's not just for you. It is meant to be shared with the world. This is huge. It is not just something small, you know, it's not a game. It's not a hobby. This is something that you are meant to do here on earth this lifetime. Okay, and it's going to bring so much growth to you. You have 2 5s here. Obstacles 5, growth 5. You're stunting your growth. Next, earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. This is like accepting your divine talents, accepting your difference, accepting your weirdness, accepting your quirkiness. Yes, again, Mars and Venus and Aries, like I said, this is just coming as you are. Unapologetically. This is being unapologetic. So it says again, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. It's about authenticity. It's time you come out of your cocoon. This is the opportunity for a very amazing rebirth. Okay, group number 1. Amazing rebirth where your life will never be the same. You're going to be so relieved. You're going to really ask yourself why you didn't do this sooner. You're going to ask yourself, why was I so scared? This is amazing. How can I be scared of growth? How can I be scared of abundance and prosperity? If you ask yourself these questions, it makes sense, because I'm telling you, prosperity and growth are at the end of you having the courage to step out and show the world who you are and how you express who you are through your divine talent. Okay, all right. Let's see exactly, let's get like really some more details. This is Tarot here. Wow, 5 of Swords, self-sabotage. Or people telling you no. Or people doing maybe things around you, and you're comparing yourself. I feel like you're comparing yourself to others, you know. You're afraid you're going to be laughed at. You're afraid people are going to look at you weird. Again, she's wearing a mask. You're hiding. It's time to stop. Get out of hiding, group number 1. See, both these cards, she's in the spotlight. It's like she's afraid of the spotlight. You guys have stage fear, some of you? Probably. Most likely. She's in the spotlight, but she's like, this one here has, she's all like, it's kind of, there's an evolution though, because here it's like her mouth, you know, she has this thing, which I feel like is a talent that is dear to her, right? And that she's been hiding and protecting. And here it's like she's on stage and there's like this gibbous moon. It's like, it's inevitable. It's you can't fight it anymore. It has to come out. It has to come out, or it'll be shut for a while. And I said 5-10 years. Remember, we have 2 5s. This is the time to decide if you want to change your life here, if you want to, or if you want to start another cycle of just not feeling satisfied with your life. Because the reason why you're not feeling satisfied with your life is because you're not doing what you love. You're not doing something authentic to you. You're suppressing it when it's meant to be shared. You know, it's like you're like a pressure cooker. The pressure is on. Let the steam out, I heard. So here she's holding it though. And she's like, you know, her position is like this. It's kind of like protective, you know? But here it's almost like she's freeing herself. Because she's on clouds, there are feathers, she's like an angel here, she's all in white, which is purity. I feel like this is saying, let it go, let it go. I feel like you are the hardest judge than the others. Probably people are not even judging you or nothing. You're making this all up in your head. It is swords, guys. You know, look at her. Be free. Be free, group number 1. It's time to be free. It's time to let loose. It's time to come out of hiding and show the world your authentic, true self, your art, your talent. Okay? Next card. Yeah, hangman. It's done. We're done with the hangman thing. We're done with the reflecting. We're done with the overthinking. You have the hangman and the 5 of swords. Overthinking. There's nothing else to think about. And you know, talents come innately. Especially if they're divine, guys. Hello. It's a talent. It's not, they don't call it talent for nothing. It's not an apprenticeship. It's not study. You know, it's not something you have to get good at. It's a talent, and it's a divine, innate talent. It is your power, basically. It's a power thing. It's a strength thing. You know, we say, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? This talent is your freaking strength. This talent is actually, it's almost like it's your soul. So you've been like suppressing your soul. How crazy. So it's time to come out of hang mode. There's nothing to evaluate. There is nothing to look at. There is nothing to ponder on. Rip the band-aid off. Rip the band-aid off. Answer the call. Overcome this obstacle, this fear of yours. This is, I feel like this opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Like Slim Shady song. Okay? All right. Now, I got some other cards here. Let's see. Can you guys see the card? Let's put it here. Although you don't see it, but I'm a Virgo, you know, moon. So I get anal about how my cards are lying on the table. I need a, you know, whatever. That's my thing. So let's see what Spirit wants to tell you, to encourage you, what deity, what divine ascended master is here and has a message for you. And then we'll see just other messages, you know, from the universe. But this one specifically is the keepers of the light. Let's see what ascended master, you know, or spiritual person has a message for you here today in this reading. My nose is itching, so guys, this is a confirmation. Ooh, okay. Hope. Love and acceptance of self. Hope is faith too. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Your divine worth. Your divine talents. Choose loving words. Stop telling yourself that it's silly. I'm just going to wait till I do this, till I have this, till it's this, till it's that. The time is now. Divine timing for your divine talent. You have suppressed this long enough. You've been in suspension long enough. It's time to expand. My nose. Hangman is a 12, which is a 3. It's time to expand and grow. Okay? It's time to burst out of your shell here. I don't know, some of you Cancers. Love and acceptance. Look at this lotus. Rebirth. You need to rebirth. It's about, like I said, there's a beautiful rebirth waiting to happen here where you truly embody who you truly are. And for you guys, there's this expression, artistic expression that is so beautiful and that the world needs to see. Stop hiding this from us. Okay, group number 1. We want to see. Okay? Now, let's get a crystal. Recognize your divine worth. There's divinity here in your reading. Very strong divinity energy, which is sovereignty, authenticity, power. Okay. What else, Spirit? So we're in like messages, you know, encouraging messages from Spirit here. Let's see. Heart healing. Again, that energy of love and acceptance, of confidence. I feel like a lot of you lack confidence. Something might have happened in your past. Somebody might have told you some spiritual awakening in the bottom. Yeah. Selenite, your stone. Wow. Amazing. That's confirmation, guys. That's the stone you chose, selenite. So, spiritual awakening. This, like I told you, there's a rebirth. There is an awakening happening here. An awakening to your divinity, basically. It's awakening to your divinity. You need to awaken to your divinity. This Scorpio lunar eclipse is going to push you to wake up to your divinity. It's going to heal your heart. But for that, you have to accept self, right? You have to believe in it. Remember, guys, it's about faith, courage, receptivity, and stillness to be receptive. You have to listen, okay? You have to tune into self. All right, selenite, that's so funny. Selenite came out, that's your stone. All right, one more card here. Messages from Spirit of encouragement. A lot about acceptance here. You're the only one holding yourself back. I'm telling you, you're in the way. You are the obstacle. I'm just telling you. You are the obstacle. Maybe some of you blame others. No, you are the obstacle. You are stunting your growth and your abundance. How silly. If I tell you there's growth, there's abundance, there's prosperity, what are you going to do? Right? What are you going to do? Oh, here we go. Regeneration again. Reminds me of this growth card. Look at this. There's such a beautiful rebirth at your door. Don't they look the same? Regeneration is kind of the tower. An old you has to be stripped, is being stripped away. Now it's up to you if you're going to let it. And that's when the surrender and the faith has to come in. The love and the acceptance. And the trust. Okay, there's a rebirth. And it's an awakening to your divinity, your power, your beauty. Some of you are very insecure, lack of self-confidence, definitely fear. All that is embodied in fear anyway, lack of self-confidence and all that stuff, like fear of judgment. That's fear. You are crippled by your fear. Your fear is your obstacle. This is an opportunity. This lunar eclipse is the biggest opportunity of your life. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss this, group number one. Trust me. Okay. Regeneration. Beautiful. Final card. Magic touch. Let's get a magical touch. What is the magic, Spirit? What's the magic? Underline magic for group number one. My nose is itching like crazy. Underlining magic for group number one. What up? Well, yeah, hello. I'm like stuttering. Successful career. This thing is what you're supposed to do, guys. I told you, it's your abundance, it's your prosperity. It is. A happy working environment, pay raises, and promotions. Happy environment because you're doing what you love. You're doing your divine talent. You're doing your purpose. And with that, Spirit only blesses us with abundance to keep it going. Because like I said, this is bigger than you guys. It's not just about you. This is bigger than you. Whatever this is you're doing, whatever this talent is, okay? So guys, that was your reading. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Help others see the video. And I'll see you next time. Go check out your readings, your sign readings, your rising, And your sun and your moon, they're all up for the month of May. All right, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye. Okay. Hi group 2, welcome to your eclipse reading. So this is like boomerang kind of reading, I call it, because I feel like the solar eclipse that happened in Taurus, you know, I think it was on the 26th, it kind of like gave us a taste of our manifestations. We could touch it, we could feel it, we could smell it. It was almost like this paradise that we were living in. It's almost like it was unreal. It was very ethereal. It was all about, you know, wellness, indulgence. I don't know, it's just energy. It was so like smooth and relaxed, right? And I feel like we've been pulled back because now we're coming there. We're coming to this to this total lunar eclipse in Scorpio. And then don't forget, guys, South Node is in Scorpio, North Node is in Taurus. So intense. And also we have Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, that is retrograde in Capricorn, foundations. This is an energy of big, huge shift, paradigm shift, creating our world that we desire. Clearing up everything in order to let our manifestations in. It's like a sacrificial energy. See that taste we got with the solar eclipse in Taurus, which was beautiful. We had the equinox just happen. You know, it was like, ooh, the energy was like smooth, just like a dance, right? Everything was so smooth. I feel like now Spirit's like, okay, see that? You want that? Okay, but you're going to have to do this, you know? And what's this? It's the sacrifice. What is sacrifice? It's something we don't want to let go of. It's something that we're attached to. It could be a belief, a person, whatever, an environment, okay? And Uranus is helping us. Pluto retrograde is helping us, and Mercury retrograde is helping us. Also, let's not forget Venus and Mars are in Aries. Sovereignty, power. It's very empowering energy. It's going for your dreams. It's unapologetic. It is in your face. It's fierce. It's the warrior fighting for your dreams, fighting for your manifestations, okay? And let's not forget Jupiter's about to join them. Jupiter and Neptune and Pisces is all about making our dreams real, right? Jupiter's about to come into Aries as well. So guys, seize the opportunity. I keep hearing this Eminem song. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Maybe not that dramatic, but I would say this opportunity that is presenting itself right now for you to allow this door. It's all you have to do the work, obviously. You have to do the sacrifice. Make room and then open the door and then let your manifestations in. I feel like, I'm not going to say once in a lifetime, it's dramatic, but I feel like this opportunity will not show up at least for another 5-10 years. So you do not want to miss it. You do not want to start that cycle again of disappointment, frustration. Why? Because you didn't take a leap of faith. Why? Because you didn't have faith. I feel like this Scorpio full moon is all about Scorpio eclipse, okay, total eclipse with the South Node is all about surrender, faith, receptivity, okay, and then action. And then you know what? If you do that, you are faithful, you surrender, and you're receptive, everything else will fall into place by itself. It's bound to happen because you've made room. You've identified what's not working. You've identified what's taking up space. And it could be something that you were like, oh my God, you know, at the end, you're going to be like, how the hell did I even like not do this sooner? I feel so free. I feel so liberated. This total lunar eclipse is all about liberation, guys, okay? And you guys chose the snowflake obsidian, so I feel like there's something really deeply ingrained in you, something that stems from childhood, something that stems even maybe from past lives that you need to deal with here if you chose this snowflake obsidian, okay? There's something, I mean, I think the theme for all of you guys is fear, because I mean, Scorpio brings fear. It's very scary. Scorpio, the depths, inferno, the monsters, where the monsters are, you know. But what are they? The monsters, we're stronger than the monsters. We should not let the monsters take over. They're in us. This is our body, right? How dare you take over me? No, okay? We can tame these monsters. We can tame the dragon. So let's see what we have for you. I have chosen cards here. I'm going to explain this right now. This is the shadow, what's hidden. This is the resolution, the healing. If you face this shadow, the possibility, right? The outcome, kind of. Then we have tarot cards. You guys have 4. Everybody has got 2. You got 4. And we're going to get more specific with the tarot, okay? So let's start with the shadow. What's hidden? What's going to be revealed? Ooh, the key of light. Answers. Answers. An awakening, obviously. There are answers coming to you. There's something that's been... you didn't know how to deal with it. Or you didn't even know what it was in order to deal with it. There's a feeling, an emotion, a problem, and I feel like you are finally seeing the big picture of this. And because you see it and you identify it, you can then release it. Because knowing it, acknowledging it, brings the liberation, like I was saying. And I feel like you have angels around you that are helping you. Archangel Michael is coming through very strong. Archangel Raphael too. So heart healing that brings clarity. Guys, it's 11:11 on the clock. Amazing. So there's a big, big, big realization for you guys that just changes your world. It just changes totally your world. It brings this tremendous healing and release that brings liberation and freedom. These keys are the keys to your freedom. These keys are the keys to the shackles that you have been carrying for so long. Like I said, for some of you, since childhood, since some of your past lives. But again, guys, we have free will. You have an opportunity to heal something that is in your DNA, deeply ingrained in you, that you probably don't even know how to explain or to decipher. You are about to see clear for the first time in your life. And oh my gosh, your heart is going to feel new. You're going to feel new. You're going to feel so much power. So much power. I feel like I'm seeing tears of joy. Group number 2. Tears of joy, like bliss. You know, when do we reach bliss? It's sadness. It's this middle point between sadness and happiness, and then that's bliss. You know what I mean? It's when you feel everything. It's when you are in the middle of the polarity, sadness and happiness, and you're in the middle. It's the divine balance, divine order, and that's bliss. I see bliss for group number 2. Bliss, an energy of bliss, where tears are just drop. Like I see tears on your face. You looking up, the sun shining on your face, and it's such a beautiful feeling, guys. I wish it upon everyone. I felt it before. It's so powerful. It's almost like your heart is like you got tingle. I can't even explain. You have to experience it yourself. And I feel like this is what's going to be happening for you if you let it, if you are receptive to it. Okay, group number 2. Okay, let's see. The path, yes. A whole new cycle. See that window? That's where you're going. You've been in a world, in a paradigm. It's almost like, what's that Jim Carrey movie? Where he's in a fake world. Everything is orchestrated and he thinks like it's real. But it's a set. You've been living on a set. You've been living in a fake world. You have been moving, spending your energy, your time, your effort. It's the same thing, energy and effort. in an even time. But you've been living a lie. You've been living a lie, and you are about to open a whole new, brand new world. Look at that key. It's almost like a baby being born. You're gonna be reborn. You're gonna be so amazed by this new life you're about to enter in. Group number 2. It's almost like you have a new heart, you have a new body, you have a new heart. It's like, it's an awakening. I think some of you guys are awakening for the first time. Group number 2. Maybe some of you have awakened, but this one here is the real awakening. It's the real awakening. Maybe some of you are just starting to watch tarot. You're about to have this real awakening, and this awakening, guys, I'm gonna tell you from my experience, it's like you have glasses, invisible glasses. It's like you start seeing stuff that were in front of you, but you look at them and it's just like, oh my God. It's like you look at this plant, for example, and you're like, she's smiling. It's weird. You can see, you feel, and you realize that everything is connected. Everything. It's like pieces of yourself that were shattered and spread out. It just comes back to you and you're whole again. And that's what brings this energy and this bliss. I see tears of bliss for my group number 2s. It's a beautiful energy. But you have to crack open first. And that's going to maybe be the only part that is a little bit iffy. Because it's scary. It's very scary. But you have to do this alone because it is your path. Okay? So I recommend for group number 2, alone time, a lot of meditation. To if you want to speed up the process and get to that. It's almost like energetically, there's something happening in your energy. There's a point. I feel like there's a point. I keep seeing this, like I said, these 2 paradigms, and in the middle, it's like, it is just like, when you reach the middle, it goes, and your heart just, I'm seeing this light in your heart, and that's the answer. And that's the liberation. That's the liberation. And you have so many angels around you right now. They're ready for you. They're ready to welcome you into your new life. Okay? It's beautiful energy. Amazing expansion happening. It's an awakening. Amazing rebirth. Okay? So that's what's hidden. The underliner. Let's see what is the resolution. The lighter side. Oh boy. Embrace the in-between. What did I just say? I kept seeing it. Something in between. That's that moment of bliss. The flamingo. Isn't the flamingo beautiful? And just delicate and authentic. Because it is authentic, it is beautiful. It is rare. It's unique. Right? What number is that? It's an 8. You have 2 8s. Expansion. You are becoming the true version of yourself, group number 2. Told you, you guys, you know what's the in-between? It's that fake world and the new world. The in-between, we could even call it, is this ladder. See how I feel like this is the fake world. You're about to enter this new world, the real world. You've been sleeping. I told you, some of you guys are just awakening. You maybe thought you were awakened, but this is the big awakening. And the in-between is where that bliss is found. And that bliss, once you've experienced it, you can't forget it. And it becomes your fuel moving forward in life. It's a remembering thing. It's like, it becomes, that little sprinkle. Keep a little satchel of that sprinkle in your pocket, in your mind, in your heart. Never forget it. Something amazing is happening in that in-between. And I'm telling you guys, it's bliss. Okay? Leap. Surrender. It's kind of that full energy. It's surrender. Let yourself be carried. Let spirit carry you. I'm telling you, they're here. It's a transit. You are transitioning. Spirit is here. They're coming to pick you up, guys. I heard. You gotta ride. You gotta ride to the new world. I heard. Yeah, you're being uplifted. You're being transported in another dimension. But there's something about this in between, though. It says you go first, the universe will catch you. Yeah, it's about trust. I think that when you reach that in between, it's such an energy of like bliss and like knowing and connectivity to source and everything, because everything is connected. This table, this flop, everything, my hair, everything. And I feel like that's when you just like surrender. And it's almost like you're lifting off, you know, energetically. You feel it. You feel your vibration rising. It even becomes physical, guys, okay? You will feel it. I'm telling you. You're being transported to another world. The new world. Your new world. Which is made of amazement, which is made of like beauty, which is made of just like just so much love. But the true energy of love, which is that of source that we're made of. It's love and understanding and wonder. Okay? Water your garden. Beautiful card. Beautiful. Emotions again. Energy of emotions. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. I'm telling you, yeah, you're going to need some alone time. Didn't I say that? I feel like it's very important for you guys to be prepared for this. It's going to be intense, but in a good way. But it's not familiar, so it could be a little bit daunting. It's not scary, though, because it feels so good. It's so pure. It's divine. Anything divine is not scary if we surrender. It's when we start letting fear and be like, oh my God, you know. That's why surrender is very important here. Make sure you drink water. Some of you, I would like prepare for this by something, doing a juice fast or something, a cleanse, okay? And it's very important that you take baths. It's very important that you take care of your vessel, your body, because you are about to upgrade. And when we upgrade, we have physical symptoms. I mean, you're about to be, you ready for the liftoff? You need to get ready for the liftoff, okay? Rest. It's like you're running, you know, when we run for a marathon, people that run for a marathon, you got to prepare. You know, you got to do some muscle stretch. You got to do some, yeah. That's exactly this thing you have to do. Maybe some of you, it's mentally. You have to prepare mentally. So yes, yoga, meditation, also something about making sure you're relaxed and that you're receptive. Okay, so it's about tenderness and rest. You need to prepare for this because it's going to be a lot, but good, in a good way, in an amazing way. Okay, it's going to be amazing. Group number 2. Let's get into the excuse me, the tarot. Let's get deeper, get more specific details here. Yes, love, but it's the strength card. Sorry, not the strength card. I saw the line. Love, it's the lovers. This is the lovers. It's the all pieces of you coming back. I have this energy in your, I feel this energy in your reading about the polarities coming together and creating this space of harmony. So you see the lovers, it's a choice, but in this case, what you're reading, I feel like it's your yin and your yang coming together. It's the in-between. It's the balance. You know, you're coming into divine order. You're coming into balance. Divine order is being set for you here. It's something you've never experienced, group number 2. I'm telling you. You're going to be blown away. Pieces of you. I keep hearing the middle. You are being cracked, but into place. You're being connected. The minus and the plus, the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, and understanding the magic in between. That's what's happening. Very, very strong, intense, mind-blowing. Oh boy, High Priestess. Oh yeah, sure. 2 majors. Major awakening for you guys. Major healing. Let's not forget you got the snowflake. I'm telling you something. You've been waiting for this. You're gonna release. It's gonna be such a release. It's a release lunar eclipse for you guys. Yes, it's intense because you're letting go. You're shedding your skin, literally. See the snakes? You're shedding your skin, and that's painful. But this love is the bliss. What is the high priestess? It's the knowing. It's the wisdom. It's seeing things that people don't see. It's the awakening. Like I told you, everything is gonna look like, oh my gosh, it looks different, you know? You're going to look different. It's almost like you've been initiated. You are being initiated, guys. It's not almost. You are being initiated for something huge. And it starts with a paradigm shift. Because you have a huge mission with this angel giving you the key here. You have a huge mission. This is just the beginning of it. I'm not saying it's happening now, but this is the beginning. You're being initiated. You're being initiated. That's what's happening. Okay? To what? I don't know. I have no clue. And I'm just drawn to this. You see how she's like lying there, like she's tired, and the strength card. The lion represents strength as well, but here she seems tired. And here it says, you know, nourishment and rest. And the lovers, again, that energy of polarity, the in between. It's about surrender too. You don't have to fight. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is surrender and be receptive. Okay? That's all you have to do. You're being initiated to a higher power. You're being initiated to secrets. You're being teleported. They're picking you up for something. They're transporting you into another reality where you have stuff that you need to do, that you're meant, to do. It's part of your destiny. It's part of the path, your path. Okay? Yep. Initiation. Page of air. I told you guys. This is just the beginning, guys. It's almost like you're becoming an angel on earth. Are you guys becoming earth angels? You are graduating. I don't know. You're being chosen for something. It starts with this paradigm shift. It starts with spirit taking care of everything. This hurt, this pain. So I feel like there's a lot of pain you guys went through. It's being wiped away. Clean slate. Because you're ready. It's time for your initiation. It's time to go on the other side, and then we're getting serious. Then you're training, maybe to become the high priestess. It starts with secrets. I mean, the high priestess, she is the high priestess, okay? She's not the page. So see, this is the beginning. And that's who you're going to become, the high priestess. Here you're learning. You're learning. You're learning how the world works. You're learning how everything is connected. Guys, this is an awakening. I'm not surprised. We're going to get a lot of awakening energy in these readings, obviously. Not surprised. Queen of Air, the owl. Look at this. See the evolution? It starts with the page, then the Queen of Air, and then the high priestess. This is the evolution. This is your initiation. This is your life here. It's almost like this is your life. They've summed it up. Right now, you're at this stage. But we're talking spiritual stuff here. We're not talking about studies, college, whatever, doctorate, master. No, this is the school of life we're talking about. Because you guys are high priestesses. You are in training to be high priestesses. You are here to do some spiritual work. Everything is spiritual work. We're all here to do our purpose. Our purpose could be anything. But behind it, there's always spirituality, which is what? Something that fulfills our heart, that resonates with who we are, that is authentic, and that helps others as well, that uplifts them. And that is not selfish, right? So, but you though, this is really, really something spiritual. I mean, you are getting handed the keys here. For God's sake. You guys you're being initiated to something huge. Something huge. Something not of this world. Not of this world. Something in between, in that energy that is between the ethers and between Earth. You see what I'm saying? It's weird. I'm going to put the High Priestess in the middle. It's not weird. It's amazing. It's magical. It's not weird. It's magical. My nose keeps itching. Oh my God. Beautiful reading here. I love it. Now, let's see what deity, what Ascended Master has a specific, special message for you. Okay. Look at that owl. You're coming into wholeness. That's the only way. They had to bring you into wholeness because pieces of you have been shattered because of this energy that I'm feeling with this snowflake. It's something from your past. Like I said, it could be even past lives. You're being brought back together. Pieces of you are being brought back together. So yet you're whole because you need both. You need the dark, you need the light, you need the yin, you need the yang. Polarities. Your polarities are being, and they're creating this in between where there's magic. I don't even know how to describe this in between because there are no words for it in human language. Okay? There isn't. It's bliss. It's that magic place. It's that thing. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I don't. All right. Ooh. Okay. Higher learning. Oh my God. Did you see my shivers? Stop. Higher learning. Page of Swords. You are on, you're being initiated. Higher learning. You are being initiated to become the High Priestess, Earth Angel. I don't know. There's something huge you're meant to do with this lifetime, guys. Melchizedek. Did I say that right? Yeah, Melchizedek. Look at him. Oh boy. Some of you might even have a grandmother who was a high priestess. She's with you. She's probably the one that's going to be training you. There's this queen here. I feel like she's independent of this. I feel like she's an older energy. Yeah, she's an ancestor. It's almost like you guys were your ancestors. You're of a lineage of witches, of whatever you're being initiated to do. It's part of your lineage. It's part of your DNA. And this is a rite of passage that you're going through. There you go. You're going through a rite of passage. And now you're going to meet this ancestor who is going to train you. They're going to train you. It's a female energy. Doesn't have to be. Anyway, you know, spirits, they're not man or female, whatever. But it's a yin energy, so it's very intuitive. High priestess. It's witchy. It's you know what I mean? It's not a warrior. No, this is like a female. So what is that? It's about healing. It's about nourishment, receptivity. So you guys, I feel like whatever it is you're gonna be doing has to do with healing people. My nose is killing me. Let's see. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further your progress. Wow. You have learned from experience. More inner study is required to further your progress. Didn't I say? I just got shivers. Oh my God. Look at that. Told you, now you're about to learn. The shift happens and then you become the student. And this person here, this ancestor, is your teacher. Now you're ready to learn. Now you're ready to learn. It begins now. I heard now it starts. Now it starts. Amazing energy, guys. Let's get a crystal. Wow. Nobody can touch you. I heard nobody can touch you. Everything is going to be taken care of because this is spiritual. This is huge. Spiritual is not even the word. So you're going to be taken care of. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about whatever comes your way in this 3D life thingy. It will be taken care of because you have spirit. You're not here to deal with that. You're not. They don't want you to deal with that. Remember, guys, we saw when I was reading, in the middle of your reading, we saw 11:11. This is huge. Huge. Okay. And my nose keeps itching. All right, bottom of the deck, we saw heart healing. So your heart is definitely healing. Pieces of your heart, your little broken heart, are coming back together. One card, Spirit, please, group 2. Oh boy, here we go. Ancestors, what did I say? Your teachers. I almost got some petrified wood to do, that I almost picked the stones, one stone to be petrified wood, but I didn't. Because I'm about to sell crystals, and the one that's not broken, because they sent 2, I bought 2. One is broken. It didn't look cute, you know? And I don't like crystals that are broken. So the other one is going to be part of my Etsy. It's going to be on my Etsy shop. So I didn't want to like put it in a reading. But anyway, that's another story. Ancestors. There they are. There they are. So there's not only this person here, but see, she's a Queen of Air. So she's a teacher too. She comes as Queen of Air. You come as Page. Teacher, student. Okay? There are others. But she is the one that manifests. She's the one that sends you signs. She's the communicator. She's the in-between. There you go. She's the one in the in-between. And then you have the ones that are up there that communicate to her. And then she communicates with you. And there are these people that are feeling this energies, these entities. They're angels, okay? Cherubs, they're your ancestors. Some of them have become angels. Spirit guides. Ancestors. They're definitely around you. Told you, they did this before. Your ancestors, whatever this is, this initiation, you're being initiated because it's part of your lineage. It's part of your ancestors did this before. They went through this as well. So don't be scared because they're here through this rite of passage with you. Okay? And creativity. Some of you, this healing, maybe it's through creativity. Some of you, I'm hearing singing. Could be singing, but your singing is so healing. It's not singing rap, you know, no. It's another type of singing. But you know what singing is healing. Singing is also communication. And you have the Queen of Swords in the Page of Air. So it could be something about, it's something about communicating. It's something about speaking or singing. Something to do with your throat chakra, okay? Whatever this is, this mission, this purpose of yours, or this training, you're going through this spiritual thing, it has to do with transmitting secrets. Or you don't even have to speak the secrets, but you say it in such a way that it's code, and it has these like healing vibrations. Remember we had heart healing when I was shuffling. It has a healing vibration, okay? So, let's get one more oracle and then we'll see what the magic is. What's the underlying magic for group number 2? Your ancestors are coming through heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Oh boy. Spirit, what do you have for group 2, please? Okay. Time to go. Oh my gosh, guys, time to go. It's time. It's time to go. Told you. Shivers again. Oh my god. Okay. It's time to go. It's time to go on the other side. Rite of passage. Isn't this crazy? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's time to go, guys. It's time to leave this world and to go to the next. But the in-between is where it all happens. The magic. Time to go. The path. See her? It's almost like a wedding. It's almost like you're getting married to your higher self. I don't know. It's weird. Good weird. It's magical. It's not weird. It's magical. It's magical. You're about to meet your higher self. And all of them. Your team. You're about to meet your spirit guides. You're about to meet your higher self. It's just like... It's a celebration. They're waiting for you. They're coming to pick you up. I keep feeling that. They're coming to pick you up. Amazing. All right, Spirit. What is the underlying magic to close off this beautiful reading here for group 2? Beautiful reading. Happy love. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. So you don't even have to do this alone, guys. You're going to be so sought after. You're going to have a beautiful partner. You're going to have beautiful friends. If your life was sucky till now, people around you were shit, you know, it's over. Like I told you, Spirit is going to take care of this because they want you to be rested and in your best possible tender kind of form. You know, they want you to be balanced, but they want you to be, yeah, it's balanced. They want you to be balanced, you know. So they're going to get rid of anything that gets in the way of this training you're going through, this spiritual training, this rite of passage. Like I said, you will not have to worry about people backstabbing. You won't have to worry about people wanting to harm you, because it's going to just like, it's almost like you're going to have a Merkaba. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, they're creating this Merkaba because you are protected. They'll be damned. I mean, it's over. No, it's over. Nobody can touch you. Nobody. The government can touch you. Nothing. You won't have to worry about food. You won't have to worry about money for your rent. I'm not saying you're going to win the lottery. No. But those little things, those human things, oh my God, how am I going to pay the bill? No, it's just going to take care of itself. Those things, futile worries, it's over. It's over. You might think of something, here it goes. It's almost like just people you meet are just here to give you things. But it's spirit to make your life easier. From here on, you have nothing to worry about. Your life is going to be smooth sailing with people that just pop out of nowhere and just like have exactly what you're looking for, or say exactly what you needed to hear. It's clues on clues on clues. I'm telling you, you're going to start realizing how numbers work. You're going to start realizing how serendipity works. You're going to start realizing signs and synchronicities. It's just, the universe is starting to talk to you now. It's amazing. Beautiful reading, happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends and angels. Amazing. Get ready for your new life. It's time to go. Wow. Love you, group number 2. Take care. I'm wishing you such a lovely, lovely, amazing, I know it's going to be, if you surrender. I'm wishing you an amazing total lunar eclipse in Scorpio, guys, okay? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Help others find this video. And I will see you next time. And go ahead and check out, okay, bird, go ahead and check out your sign readings, you know, your moon, your rising, or your sun sign. They're up for this month, okay? Then you might get some more clues there. But I feel like that's so on another level than this year that you probably don't even need to go. It's going to confuse you. You need to focus on this right now, okay? Because this is not of this world. It's from up there, okay? Love you guys. Take care. Bye. Hi, group 2. Oh boy, these readings have been amazing. Yeah, one after the other. Amazing. My nose can't stop itching. I knew I had to do this. Guys, so this is going to be a reading for the eclipse. I call it the eclipse boomerang because I feel like the solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse we had in Taurus, which was on the 26th, I think, and the one we're about to have, the lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse in Scorpio, I feel like with the Taurus solar eclipse, we kind of like felt the possibilities. We saw our manifestations. We could taste it. We could feel it. And it's almost like it's been ripped away. You know, that feeling, we felt like comfort. We felt ease. We felt amazing. We felt bliss almost, you know. It's Taurus. I mean, it's paradise on earth. We felt, you know, in the equinox that started, it's just like, it's getting a little bit nicer outside. For you guys that are in the southern hemisphere, it's, you know, it's beautiful too because the leaves are changing. It's autumn. So we felt this magic, you know, it was magic. There's magic in the air. We could feel it, you know? And I feel like that just is like, poof. Now all the crazies are coming. The weird stuff is starting to happen, you know, Scorpio. The monsters are coming out, you know, and either your monsters or other people's monsters, and then projecting it on you, obviously. Confusion is starting, fear is starting, you know, it's shifted, you know, it's a drastic shift. We can't ignore it. But I feel like it's a sacrifice. Spirit showed us what was possible. And let's not forget, we had Jupiter and Pisces, and Neptune in Pisces, which is the energy of like dreams can become true. You know, the wildest dreams you have, the wildest dream you had is actually indeed possible. Because Jupiter and Pisces, we're never going to see that again. Our children are not going to see that again. I think it's every 300 years or something. Hello. So I think, and then with this energy, and let's not forget, guys, Uranus is retrograde. Sorry, Uranus is with the North Node, is still in Taurus. Uranus is still in Taurus, with the North Node is still in Taurus when the solar partial eclipse happened. Okay, so we could feel the change. It's like, wow, it's almost like we could see the future, you know, things we could see, what we want just in front of us, our desires were just there. And let's not forget then that the South Node is in Scorpio with this lunar total eclipse. So what is that? Sacrifice, letting go of things from the past, people from the past, environments. It's going to be brutal but we do have a choice. It's free will. But you know what's going to happen? If we don't nip this in the butt now, it's been a long time coming. We've been doing this cycle over and over again for some of us, most likely all of us. This is the opportunity, because I feel like it's now or never. Because if we do not take care of this right now, I feel like we're going to, for the next 5 to 10 years, we're just going to repeat this cycle of frustration, of like not understanding why everything is fucked and why is not everything, like what's going on? Why can't I just, you know, why can't it just, why can't I just, why just, why, you know? It's the sacrifice. It's a sacrifice. This energy calls for faith, surrender, stillness, receptivity. That is the only way we're gonna obtain liberation. And from then on, just let spirit do its work. They already know what you want. You've already manifested. Some of us have manifested like crazy. They know what we want. This is just the deal, though. This is the price we have to pay. This is the sacrifice. Now, the question is, do you want your manifestations? It's up to you. Okay? They tell you at the end of this, you will have this, that, and the other, whatever it is, your manifestation, the love of your life, the car of your dreams, the house of your dreams, whatever, the business of your dreams, the popularity, the success, the abundance, prosperity. But you have to do this. What would you do? What would you choose? Would you just be like, no, that's too much, I don't want to deal with it? Or would you deal with it and know that the reward is so worth it, right? So that's what I wanted to say. My nose is itching like crazy since the beginning. These readings are so intense, but so informative and good. Let's see what we have for you, group number 3. You chose the clear quartz. There's clarity coming to you. I feel like, well, all the groups are about elimination. I mean, hello, that's what eclipses do, right? And in Scorpio too. But for you though, I don't know why, there's something about purity, truth. There's something about truth. There's something about truth. Words. Something about words. Something about being cleared from something that you were accused of, or something that you were wronged. Justice. There you go. For you, group number 3, I feel justice. And when I say justice, guys, we tend to think justice is when the bad people that hurt us and fucked us over get something bad to them. That's not justice, okay? No, because if we're in that energy, we're still attaching it's karmic. It's an attachment. Thinking like that, we're still attaching. We're in the vibration where it's not the vibration you want to be in. You want to be in the vibration of acknowledgement, acceptance, forgiveness. And then you know what? Justice is when you are your best self, when you reach your highest potential. You have to focus that on you. Don't worry about them. It's you. Because justice is our justice. It's about us. It's not about them, right? And guess what? If you are successful, if you are picked for that job, if you are picked for that role in the movie, you got the award, you got the Grammy, you just win the lottery. Guess what? Not only you feel good, but then you show them too. That is justice. So I feel like for you guys, justice is coming in. Divine justice. Something amazing is about to happen to you guys. But the sacrifice is that there's something you need to accept though first. Something that's very hard for you to accept. There's a truth you need to come to in order to get this justice. Or a truth you have to speak or reveal in order to get this justice. Okay? All right. Let's get into it. So I'm going to explain to you guys. I've separated in the shadow here. These are the shadow. This is the unseen, the unknown. What's under there in the Scorpio freaking pit. Okay? Here we have the resolution. Okay? Possible. The light at the end of a tunnel if you want. This is the tunnel. Scorpionic. The Scorpio tunnel with the lunar eclipse. You know, with the monsters. This is the resolution. And here we're getting deeper. We're getting more specific with the Taurus. So let's start with the shadow here. Ooh, life path. Rebirth. There's something about your truth. Something about something that happened in your childhood that you have to come out with. Or you have to admit, you have to accept it. You have to face it. For some of you, it could be trauma. Whatever trauma is to you, it could be abuse, you know, physical, sexual, mental. There's an abusive relation. There's something about your childhood that you need to accept. I don't know what it is, guys. Definitely with Scorpio energy and, you know, eclipse is something that's traumatic. It's not something that's happy. Let's just be real. You have to face the demons. You have to face the fear. And you, like I was saying, you have to acknowledge, accept, and forgive. And especially forgive yourself. You need to reconnect with your inner child. Yes, it's scary. So your inner child, your inner child left. You hid your inner child because it made you remember, you know, that's what happens. You know, when trauma happens, when all of us, our inner child just jets, you know, usually happens around 7, you know, spiritual number. So it's time you reconnect with your inner child with number 2, I feel. And this inner child that has been traumatized by something since birth. I feel like some of you, maybe your mother was in an abusive relationship and you felt it, obviously. You guys were connected. And there's something about childhood. It's very sad energy. It makes me want to cry. Some of you might have lost a baby. And they told you could never have one again. But you have to let this baby go. Either the baby literally, or you have to let you have to reunite with your inner child, you know. You have to tell your inner child it's okay. And for some of you, like I said, it's a baby. You have to say goodbye to this baby. You have to let this baby go. The baby you lost. Okay? Nourishment. 7. Talking about 7. Nourishment. I feel like this has been plaguing you. This has been making you feel like you don't deserve anything. You don't deserve abundance. You've been punishing yourself. I feel group number 3. you have to forgive yourself. Girl number 3, you've been punishing yourself. Everything that comes to you, you've been self-sabotaging, okay? Because unconsciously, you feel like you don't deserve it because you're a bad person, because you're this, because you're that. It's your fault, you know? I don't want to say victim mentality because no, this is some serious stuff that happened to you. So it's not victim mentality, you know? No, this is real. This is real. I feel really sad. Like there's tremendous sadness and pain. It's almost like a plague. It's like you don't love yourself. You know, Venus and Mars are in Aries. Aries is the I am sign. You are worthy. It's not your fault. Okay? Forgive yourself. But you have to forgive the other person if it's an abusive relationship. If it's you that lost a baby, maybe you did have an abortion, I don't know. And now you want children and you can't, you're like, there you go, God is punishing me, you know? No. Whatever this, you need to let go of an idea of something being your fault. You need to let go of an idea of something very, very heavy that you've just given up. You've given up on yourself because you're saying, you become a martyr. You've become a martyr. And you're refusing anything good that's coming to you. You're self-sabotaging. This nourishment card, that's what it's telling me. You're doing it unconsciously too. There's so much abundance trying to come to you. This is what you need to release, group number 3. With this stone here. This is the truth. You need to face some truth about you. Some deep, deep-rooted truth about you. About something that happened to you. Okay? Because somebody that took that violated your innocence, or something that you did that now you regret deeply and that you blame yourself for, or you hate yourself for. There's self-hate, self-deprecation. There's nobody should feel like this. Group number 3. God is not going to allow it. God doesn't want his children to feel like this. So you shouldn't feel like this, no matter what. No matter what. It's time you forgive yourself, group number 3, okay? Gotta forgive yourself. Let's see. There's always enough. You have nourishment, and then there's always enough. So this is the energy of like energy, you know, like fulfillment. I'm hearing. There's always enough. Yeah, it's giving me back that energy of like, you're like, some people are so much better than I am. They didn't do this, or when they're not as tainted as I am. Why should God give me? There's always enough for everyone. Everybody deserves happiness. Everybody deserves abundance and prosperity. Everybody deserves to be loved. Everybody deserves to be happy. Again, there's always enough. I feel like you're saying me, no. Me, no. See, it's like you're turning down stuff. No, give it to them because me, no. You know, this is what I'm feeling with this. There's always enough. Like you feel like it's a waste on you. It's a waste. It's wasted on you because you don't deserve. You see what I'm saying? Guys, you need to love yourself. You need to come back to self. You need to call back the pieces of you. You need to reconnect with your inner child. You need to face this trauma and to forgive. There's forgiveness here. Forgiveness is what's going to wash away all this. It's what's going to bring liberation to you. The great gathering of the pieces of yourself. The great gathering of your inner child, your higher self, and yourself now. Your feminine and your masculine. It's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. Your soul tribe, there's some people that have gone through the same thing you have gone through, but you're going to only recognize them if you do the healing first. We can't wait for people to heal us. We need to heal ourselves. You're not alone. People, you feel like this is the end of the world. Oh my God, because to you, all you know is what you've been through. There's some people that have gone through the same thing that you have gone through, that are feeling the same way you are feeling. But you're gonna have to heal in order to meet them. Some of them have healed already and they're waiting on you. Some of them are in the same stage you are, but there's a great gathering wanting to happen where you, all of you, heal and you bring nourishment to each other and you support and uplift each other and heal and continue on healing. But you need to prepare. It's like you're preparing for this great gathering. There's your soul tribe here. Spirit is putting together a soul tribe because they see that you're kind of a loner. You need it. You need it. Some of you, I told you, you feel like you don't even deserve people around you. So because they don't understand you, or you feel like you're tainted, you know, it's you know. Why are you so disgusted by yourself? It's not good. Group number 3. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. You see? There is a way out. What is the new beginnings? It's your soul tribe. You meeting this soul tribe and you understanding that you don't have to do this alone. You were never alone. You were never alone. God loves you. Your inner Earth, you need to reconcile with yourself. It's going to be okay. All right? Let's get some more specificity here. Well, here we go. Transformation. It's going to be okay. See, it's a child again. What is she holding? It looks like a phoenix. It's like some kind of magical thing happening in her hands. She's it's almost, this is you reconnecting with your inner child. I'm telling you guys. That innocence. You need to reconnect. You need to go there. You need to go there. I know you don't want to go there because it's very painful. You need to acknowledge it, to heal it. You need to feel it, to heal it, to transmute it, to transform it. Not let it be you, but let it teach you. Let it kind of give you perspective. You know what I mean? Of why you act certain way, or why you refuse help, why you refuse love. Some of you probably don't have long-lasting relationships in love or friendship. Maybe you don't have any at all. And then here we have this King of Earth. Why do I feel this King of Earth is a major actor in whatever this is? He's a father. He's giving me father, grandfather energy. But you know what? I don't like his energy. I don't. This is somebody very strict. This is somebody very controlling, abusive. I don't like his energy. I don't like this person's energy. Yo. It's a father figure. It's a priest. It's somebody in authority, obviously. It's a patriarch. It's somebody, but it's somebody who hides under, I'm doing the right thing, but they're full of demons. They're the devil. But everybody's like, woo, you know. There's some kind of energy of community where everybody has to shut up, you know. But guess what? Whatever this is, you're not the only one that went through this. Let me just tell you, okay? First of all, generally, but even in whatever this community, because I feel there's like kind of like a community here. There's something about a community, something, a church or something. I don't like this guy. Well, I'll leave it at that. I don't care about him. Screw him. God bless you. Whatever. May you fucking heal your soul. I want to talk to you. Group number 2. Forgive this person. Let them go. Your justice is coming. And you know what justice? Your justice is, like I was saying, it's your healing. It's you reconnecting with your inner child and being whole again. And finding these beautiful people that have your back. That you can count on. That love you unconditionally. Okay? All right. All right, Spirit. There's a rebirth happening. You know, 13 is transformation here, but it's the death card. But you know what it is? I feel like it's a rebirth, but it's the rebirth of your inner child. You meeting your inner child again. Listening to your inner child instead of running away from it. Oh, meditation, and then you have past life. Some of you, yeah, this could stem from past life, but I don't think so. I think this is something that happened in your childhood. Meditation. So stay calm. Use this. It's about healing. Meditation is about healing too. Okay. It's amethyst. Get yourself an amethyst. Reconnect with self. It's going to help you reconnect with self. Meditation is going to help you reconnect with your inner child. Meditation is going to calm your mind. Meditation is going to get you out, you know, like transform all those negative, dark thoughts that often come into your hair, your head, weird. Your head, you know, like, I don't deserve this. Somebody else deserves it more than I do. There's always enough for everyone, for all of God's children. You will survive this. It's just about you establishing a routine of healing. Start your healing. You know, it's time you heal, but it will only start if you acknowledge, face, okay, and release. Release. When I say release, I mean forgive. Okay? Let it go. It doesn't determine who you are. There's so much more. Okay? There's so much more you need to do. There are people that are waiting to meet you, that are dying to meet you, that are meant to be in your life. You are meant to be in their life. They're meant to be in your life. You guys are supposed to come together and heal. There's a family waiting for you. There's a huge, loving family full of nourishment, unconditional love that's waiting for you. The love that you never had for some of you. Okay? That was, yeah, it's very heavy, yeah. I'm sorry. 3. Okay. Oh, by the way, these are like spirit messages. Let's see what higher being, like, you know, or deity or ascended master has a message for you. Okay. Odin. Psychic insight. Odin. Psychic insight. Meditation. Answers. Perspective. Let's read. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. And I was looking at her. She has something going on in her third eye here. What is the third eye? It's truth. It's intuition. But what is intuition? It's the divine truth. You know, it's what is. That which is. That is not tainted by our conditioning. That is not tainted by our karma, our trauma. It is what is. It's the truth. Remember I was telling you, with this stone, I felt something about truth. With this clear quartz. It's the truth. It's facing the truth. But the truth, like, meaning facing your trauma, facing what happened to you, and not making it about whose fault it is, but facing it and knowing how it affects your life, you know, and the power it has over your life and the power it shouldn't have over your life. That's the only way you're going to bring solutions in order to transform and begin again. And so then you can meet the soul tribe of yours and start a new path. Okay? So meditation, maybe that's why meditation is here. You definitely have to start meditating, guys, or pick it up again if you've stopped. You can meditate for 5 minutes. You know, you don't have to meditate for 2 hours. Do what's best for you, but it's about sitting still. It's about stillness and receptivity. like I said in the beginning, okay? All right, well, let's get a oracle. Another message, please, for group 2. Psychic insight and meditation. I like that. And then with great gathering, you have intuitive hits. Maybe that's how you connect with your soul tribe. You connect in the ethers. It says it's all coming together. So where is it together? It's all coming together, intuitive hits. And then here you have psychic insight and you have meditation. Soul tribe. I feel like that's how you guys communicate. That's how you guys are going to find each other. You're going to connect. It's a tribe. So you guys are connected somehow. I think when all of you meditate at certain... You guys, I'm sure you don't even live in the same city or even continent. But you connect. You telepathically. You guys are connected. And once one starts healing, it kind of like triggers the other one, and then you know, and then you guys, and then the big meeting happens, and it's gonna be so emotional, but so fulfilling and nourishing and amazing, just totally amazing. Okay, it's a family you never had. TikTok, it's about to happen. I'm telling you, it's coming together. It's coming together. Yep, it's ready. I just got shivers. It's ready. It's time. That's why this healing, that's why all of you are going through the healing right now, because it's time. It's time for all of you guys to come together. Tick tock, tick tock. The time is now. It's happening. It's happening. All right, group 3. It's happening. It's a revelation. Like I said, it starts with one of you, but you're starting to connect. It's almost like ting, and then you guys connect while meditating. And then you connect. And then it gets bigger. The more you heal, the bigger the connection gets. And then just the serendipity starts. The crazy shit starts to happen. The shit that makes no sense, but you know it's meant to be. Boom, a message on your Instagram. Hey, wow, this and that, out of nowhere. Then another. How many are they here? A lot. I'm just going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Okay, healing. Love it. Why is this card here? Oh. Healing. This is the magic, the underlying magic. You have healing. Oh, hell yeah. You guys are coming together to heal each other. You went through the same thing. You're a soul tribe. Yeah. You're coming together to heal each other, to nourish each other. You're going to become each other's family. You guys went through similar shit. It's going to be so beautiful. From this stupid, devilish, nasty community, you're going to find your true community, your soul tribe. Because this was crap. I don't like this guy, King of Earth. Anyway, healing. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. Oh, hell yeah. Alignment. Alignment. Healing the inner child. Healing the feminine and the divine masculine. You becoming whole again. Body, mind, and soul. Amazing. That's amazing. I love it. All right, guys. I love you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I hope this reading was helpful. Have a wonderful healing. Okay, healing. Total solar eclipse in Scorpio. You deserve this. You'll survive this. It has already ended. There's a new path starting for you, where these amazing people are waiting for you on the other side. Okay, start connecting. First, though, forgive. You got to acknowledge the situation, whatever this trauma is. Then you have to release it. You have to forgive. That's the only way you're going to release. And then you start over. Okay? You will be fine. Okay? Because there are people looking for you. Okay? All right. They need you. And you need them. Love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Help others find this video. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi group, what? 4. Sorry. It's getting a little dark, isn't it? Or something. Is it me? Let's move this here. Oh, it's a little better. Hi group 4 with the black tourmaline. These readings have been amazing. So guys, yeah, little intro. This reading, I call it the boomerang eclipse reading because on the 26th, we had that solar, I think that was on 26th, we had that solar partial eclipse in Taurus, and we're getting this lunar total eclipse in Scorpio coming up. Now, I feel like the Taurus new moon, eclipse, it was kind of beautiful, right? Wasn't it? Not kind, it was amazing. It was magical. It's almost like we could feel our manifestations. It was such an energy of feel good. It's Taurus, it's paradise on earth, it's Venusian. And Venus at the time was in Pisces with Jupiter, Neptune. Everything was dreamy and just like, wow, we could actually literally see sprinkles of gold and silver in the air, Everything was like beautiful. Very, very high vibe, like hopeful. And I feel like now it's just been snatched. Because I feel like that was the promise. We could taste our manifestations. And then, Neptune and Jupiter in Pisces is like, your dreams can be real. Your wildest dreams, the ones you're like, hell no, never. They're never going to happen. I'm dreaming. No, they can happen. They can happen. But guess what? Nothing comes for free. There's work to do. So I feel like we could already, for those of us that have manifested, have been manifesting, have been doing the work, we could taste it. It was palpable. It's like we couldn't explain it, but at the end of the day, when we manifest the things we manifest, you know what we're really manifesting at the end of the day? Serenity. That's all. And we could feel that serenity. And now it's just like, and now the crazy starts. And now everything is a little bit more somber. And now we're acting out of character. We're a little bit fidgety. We're a little bit susceptible. People are acting crazy. They're projecting on us. We're like, what the hell happened to that good vibe, Because it's the sacrifice that we have to make in order to get that. Spirit is asking us with this total lunar eclipse to have faith, courage, to stand still, to be receptive in order to get the liberation that makes room for these manifestations to come in. That's all they ask. Because believe me, they know what we manifest. We've been like in their ear. They know what we want. They know our manifestations. They're just like, you do this. That's all we're asking of you. And watch. Your manifestations are waiting for you. But do this. By doing this, you open the door. You make room. And then your manifestations come in. We got you. Okay? It's a sacrifice. Question is, are you willing to sacrifice? If you know that you're getting your manifestations. I say, hell yeah, bring it, bring it. Scary, yes. Fear, yes. Doubt, yes. It's human. But don't let it take over because guys, I think that this is the last opportunity we have. This opportunity, we're not going to get this opportunity, I'm saying 5 to 10 years. It's like, if we don't do this now, we're just going to repeat the cycle. Some of us 5, some of us 10. Okay? I don't want to do that personally. I don't know about you. So, it's time to get to work. And if you know you're doing this for yourself, your well-being, your prosperity, your serenity, honestly, it's not that hard. It's for your own benefit. I think everybody wants to grow, right? And elevate. So it shouldn't be a sacrifice. If you really look at it, it's not a sacrifice. It's not. Okay? So, let's get into the reading. I think that's all I wanted to say. And then let's not forget, this lunar is happening in Scorpio. Lunar total eclipse in Scorpio with the South Node. So we definitely have to get rid of these things to make room. Otherwise, they're not going to come in. Our manifestations are just not going to come in. Pluto's retrograde. Mercury's retrograde. We got help, too. Pluto's like, okay, with the flashlight. Pluto rules Scorpio. Pluto's with the flashlight on those foundations, those people, those things that need to go. He's like, here, let me give you help. Let me help you. Mercury too is like, okay, do you need a drawing? You know, this is just like, we got help. We always got help, but this is so like straightforward. It's in our face, you know. We can't ignore it. I mean, if we're ignoring it, you're doing this on purpose. So I wouldn't be surprised. Spirit's like, okay, you don't deserve your manifestations. You know what I mean? Okay. So here you go, black tourmaline. Let's get into it. And then Uranus is with the North Node in Taurus, where the solar happened. That's why we were feeling it. It was, that too was in our face. It's both in our face. This is in our face. This is in our face. But if we want to get this thing, this bright, shiny sun energy, we need to get rid of this goo here, this darkness, the shadow. Okay. And let's not forget, Venus and Mars are in Aries. It's about sovereignty. It's about warrior, being a warrior for your life, you know, fighting for your happiness, your life, fighting for your manifestations, guys. Okay. And Jupiter is about to enter Aries too. So big things happening, but you got to do the work. Okay. So I split the cards like this. This is the shadow. What's in the pit of Scorpio, in that cave we don't want to go to, okay? This is what we'll find, the resolution, okay? What's after that, if we are courageous enough to go down there? This is what we'll gain. This is the leveling up. And here we're getting more specific with some Tauro, okay? So let's get into the shadow. So, third ray of intelligence. So this is a rebirth. Look at all these butterflies. Well, all the decks talk about rebirth. I mean, what does Scorpio deal with? Rebirth, Pluto too, and it's in retrograde Capricorn. So it's like getting rid of all these like roots, these things, and like building new foundations, pure foundation, clear foundations, you know, that grow, that are beautiful, that are abundant, that resonate with our soul, that are in alignment with our manifestations. Even though the manifestations don't come out of the blue just like that, but we're on our way, you know. The path is clear if we want it to be. So you see this person is vouched down and you have all these butterflies. So it's definitely a rebirth. It's ascension. The third ray of intelligence. So this has to do with the third eye. This has to do with illumination, realization, guys. Okay, so there's something about realizing a certain situation, realizing something about yourself, something you've been doing over and over again. Some of you, it could be a person. I feel like you're the only part that I want to talk about relationships with. I feel like for you, this is realizing somebody in your life no longer can be, needs to be, should be, because you have black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is protection stone. Black tourmaline is kind of a Merkaba that repels all negative energy. People that don't want your highest and your greatest good. People that are fake around you. People that really want what you have. Or what they think you have. You know what I mean? They're just envious. So I feel like you're realizing something about someone. Could be a love or friendship. I don't know. You're realizing something about someone that you're releasing. You're letting it go. Somebody's very dark around you. Somebody's holding you back. Somebody has been holding you back from rising, from elevating, from being your highest self. You know, somebody has been getting in the way of your emancipation. Has been getting in the way of your rise, of your upgrade. I really feel that. Somebody was really happy to keep you down like this, in the dark, shackled. Very devilish energy, very controlling, but very manipulative because they don't do it in your face. All right then. Third ray of creative intelligence. Somebody has been keeping you from your creativity. Somebody has been keeping you from being yourself, because creative intelligence is, you know, creativity comes from authenticity, comes from serenity, comes from balance, being balanced. That's where creativity lies. It's when you feel good about yourself, you're balanced and you know who you are, you're authentic, you're in touch with all sides of you, the shadow and the light, you know, that's what we're trying to do now to clear the path. And I feel like this person has been in your ear and just like keeping you in the past, or keeping you telling you can't do this. I don't know. They've been stunting your growth. Your creative intelligence is growth. You know, that's what helps you grow. That's what makes you grow. That's how you advance. You know, that's how you progress. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like this person has been dumbing you down. Okay, they've been dumbing you down. Abundance. They've been keeping you from your abundance. Exactly. This person has been really deliberately, purposefully been keeping you from your abundance. They wanted you right where you were. They didn't want you to leave because they know you had potential. They see it too. They saw your potential, your abundance, and they know that if you, it's not that they know, but maybe they know because they know that they're not at your level. So by keeping you tethered and in the dark and like contained, I'm seeing a firefly and a thing. By keeping you bottled up, you know, they could have you and keep you near, close, you know, imprisoned. And I feel like they knew that if you really reached this highest version of your, you know, you reached and you were full blown in the third ray of your creative intelligence, which is your awareness and just like, you know, your mind working 100, you know what I mean? Freely connected to self, where there's no disturbance, there is no fear, there is no projection. They knew that they feared they would lose you. But guess what? They didn't lose you because of that. They lost you because of the way they are. You see what I'm saying? Because if they weren't the way they are, if they were not so focused on projecting on someone, on wanting to, not letting somebody be truly who they are and free, if they put that energy into themselves, I mean, there's no reason you would leave. But obviously, if you wake up and you're like, you know, and you realize what they've been doing, of course you're going to leave them. You know what I'm saying? It's their fault. Nobody to blame. But it's just very, it's not even, it's sad, really. I don't want to say it's manipulative, yeah, but it's fear. It's almost like a child. Maybe they fear, maybe they have abandonment issues. I don't feel like it's a narcissistic growing up like, yeah, you know, I don't feel like it's mean. I think it stems from trauma. Doesn't excuse it. But you see what I'm saying? It comes from a childish, the act of it is not innocent, but it comes from a kind of an innocent kind of energy. I don't know, you know, if you get what I'm saying. It doesn't excuse it still. But you see what I'm saying? I mean, every traumatic, you know, even the narcissist, it comes from their childhood. But you see what I'm saying? It's not that dark. It's not that dark, you know? Because the narcissist doesn't have empathy, doesn't love you. They don't know what that is. This person does love you, maybe a little bit too much. So it's not healthy. They have love, whereas the narcissist doesn't have love. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference here. Okay, let's get into the light energy here and see what's the resolution. Sometimes life stings. So, I feel like it's going to be so disappointing to you that this person, you're going to find out so many things that they've done in Zoom. Submarine. You're going to find out so many things they've done. Not pretty. Things you didn't even realize. That's what's coming to the surface with the Scorpio lunar eclipse here. Total lunar eclipse here coming up with the South Node. You're going to find out some kind of trait of character. You're going to be very disappointed. But I feel like more than anything, it's going to start by anger. You're going to be so angry. But then it's going to turn into pity. Because like I said, there's an element of innocence to it. And it comes from love. Although it's unhealthy, toxic. So, it's going to sting. You're going to be very disappointed and shocked. The courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Yeah, they didn't want you to be seen. Nope. They didn't want you to be seen. They knew what you were capable of. You know what? But also this all stems from them not being worthy. Them not feeling worthy of you. They don't feel worthy of you, therefore they're starting to show it, and then they become it, you know, because they're lacking self-confidence. Like I said, there's something traumatic about somebody abandoned, like some abandonment issue they suffered. So the gorgeous peony, they were keeping you, again, that energy of the firefly, like I was saying, they were keeping you bottled. They didn't want you to sprout. They didn't want you to show up. They didn't want you to bloom, to blossom. Because, you know, and they want you to be abundant. When you blossom, you're abundant because you come full force. You're multifaceted. You come up as you are. Venus and Mars and Aries. This is me, you know. I'm unique. I am, you know. They don't want that. That's what they try to suppress, you know. This is also giving me that energy of blooming with the butterflies. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. I feel like you're going to help this person. This person is going to, you're going to block them. You know what? Initially, it's going to be so unnerving. It's going to sting so much. It's going to be so disappointing. Like I said, it's going to be anger. It's like, you mother, But then, like I said, I feel like you guys are emotionally mature, definitely more emotionally mature than this person. They could be younger energy. And you're very empathic. So I feel like you're gonna be very angry in the beginning, but this person is gonna turn out to be a friend. I feel like this person it's not gonna happen. You know, I think sometimes it's gonna have to pass to heal the wounding, the disappointment. They're gonna have to do work on themselves to understand why they did this too. I think you're gonna demand that of them. That's gonna be a condition before you actually sit down and talk about it. You know. Because this is something they have to work on themselves, you know. But I think you're going to be of a lot of help and assistance to them once you really, really feel like they're willing to work on this. Because, you know, like I said, you're very empathic, Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. You guys are very empathic, very, very empathic, and very understanding, okay? Very understanding. Very, very emotionally mature, for sure, okay? Nine of Air, yeah. Nightmares. Yes, this person is dealing with some stuff that they have to deal with. They're not dealing with it, maybe. Maybe they're transferring it by being so fearful of being abandoned. But what the truth of the matter is they need to work on something here. They need to work on something that is plaguing them. And they can't deny it. Maybe you're going to find out what's up. And maybe it's a wake-up call for both of you. It's a sting, literally a bing for both of you. You finding out how just, it's very, very, very damaged this person is. And them finding out that by not wanting to lose you, they lost you. You see what I'm saying? It's a realization. You both are coming to a realization. Nine of Air. But you're going to be free. Whatever this is freeing you. You're going to be able to be free. You're going to be, there's a lot of like opening up here with the third ray of intelligence, the peony, and this Nine of Air. There's a lot of freedom. You're going to be free because this person really put their claws into you. And I think you didn't realize till now how much they just put their claws in you. You overlooked it, or you can imagine, you know, because I feel like they have really, their essence is very good. You know, it's very, like I said, it doesn't come from a bad place, you know. But it's dark though too. It's dark, and I feel like that's that darkness that really pisses you off. You know, it's gonna piss you off. It's gonna even scare you a little bit. It's gonna be fear, but then it's gonna be anger. You know, but then it'll be understanding. See, balance will be restored. Six of Earth, Six of Pentacles. Then you're gonna be able to talk about it, like I said. But they have to acknowledge that there is something going on. Something is not right with them. They're gonna have to acknowledge their psychosis, their trauma, their whatever in their mind. There's something. They might even have to go and get help, psychological help, you know, whatever. And maybe that's one guidance you're going to give to them, or not an ultimatum, because I don't think you're going to get back together with this person. Maybe down the road, but I don't think so, because they have a lot of work to do. I don't think this is work they can do in like 5 years. I'm talking 10. Okay, so if you're 40, I don't know. Who knows? God knows. But I mean, equilibrium will be back. There's going to be a sit down where you're going to be able to talk about this and come to a resolution. And like I said, if you don't get back together, you definitely will mend and be in each other's life, however. And then maybe then after, you guys will meet again. Your paths are separating, but you'll meet again. Okay? You're definitely, your paths are separating right now. Justified. But your paths will meet again, and you'll be able to mend this. But right now, I think what's being revealed here is going to force you to want to get the fuck away. Okay. All right. So let's see. You're going to choose yourself. Although you have empathy, you're going to be so angry. You're going to be like, this is not possible. I can't believe this. Because they really did some crazy shit. I mean, you know, crazy. Like in the Lifetime movies. Deleting emails, crazy stuff. Saying you stopped something, and maybe let's say you're singers, they're like, no, they don't sing anymore. Or their vocal cord just got torn. The doctor said they can't sing anymore. You know, shit like that. You know, weird. Weird. It's obsession. It's obsession. Okay, these are the cards. Let's see which deity, higher power has a message for you. Divine, what do you call it? Ascendant Master. Here we go. Lady Nada. Oh, here we go. Heart awakening. Yes, it's an awakening. I feel like you leaving is the trigger for them to really acknowledge that something is wrong with them. Lady Nada, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Six of Earth. This is going to really teach this person a lesson about what is give and take in a relationship. That you just can't be like mine. You just can't, you know, it has to be balanced. There needs to be a sense of freedom. Loving someone is letting them be free. Loving someone is letting them blossom and bloom. Letting them, you know, find their abundance. Their abundance is their freedom. So I feel like this person is really learning a tough lesson with you. You're literally awakening them. It's an awakening through you. Losing you awakens them, basically. Awakening to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Losing you is awakening them, okay? All right, let's see what else, Spirit. We're going to get an oracle here, and then we'll get a crystal. Now, let's get a crystal first. Crystal, please. Get a crystal, Spirit, for group 4. Ooh. Shine. Yep, they were stunting your shine. Again, they just didn't want you to shine. They didn't want you to be they didn't want you to reach your full potential. They were stunting your growth. Definitely. Like I said, anything to keep you tethered, anything to keep you from just like blooming, blossoming, you know? They didn't want you to be seen. Remember? They didn't want let yourself be seen, multifaceted, let yourself be seen. They didn't want you to be seen. They didn't want the people to see. But guess, you know what's ironic? They know. With that beauty, they just wanted them for themselves. Selfish. Very selfish. Okay. They didn't want the others to see the magic they see in you, which, like I said, you know, it comes from a noble place, but doesn't excuse it. They saw the magic in you. They see the magic in you. They do. You both are very empathic. You both are meant to be in each other's lives, just not like this, for sure, okay? Orphan, yeah, this person has fear of abandonment. I told you guys, they're going to feel so lost without you. They're going to be heartbroken, lost. Like somebody that lost their mother, a parent. But they're going to have to go through this. This is the only way they're going to learn. And that's what's going to bring the heart awakening. Them feeling this way. It's going to make them understand that by being so fearful of losing you, they actually lost you. It's a lesson they have to learn. It's the lesson of the moment they have to learn. It's a 5 too. It brings the awakening. It's change. This is what brings the heart awakening. Them being left alone in the cold. Okay? All right. Now let's get into making magic and see what magic is underlying this beautiful reading here. All the readings have been amazing. I'm so glad I did this. It's been long. I'm so surprised my camera didn't shut off yet. Usually it shuts off. I guess I cleaned my phone. So yeah, there's a lot of flowers here. You know, you have the peonies, my favorite, and Lady Nada. She represents the rose. Sisterhood of the Rose, Lady Nada. And here you have the peonies. I love peonies. So yeah, you're someone very ethereal. You're very beautiful. You probably get a lot of attention. You probably have been in a lot of relationships like this too, and you thought this one was different. But it's very hard to not want to protect you and keep you bottled up, because there's this energy about you that's very rare. It's precious. You know, I was like, my precious. So you're bound to be kind of attracted to people that are kind of possessive. But here it goes beyond, okay? So it says mystic star, harmony in the home, and great friendships. Yeah. So like I said, people, you have good friendships, but in the love department, you have good friendships, sorry, but in the love department, that's when it's iffy. Because you're a star, you're mystical, you're very multifaceted, you're beautiful. And I hope you guys know this. You are beautiful. Don't come tell me, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. And on top of it, you are extremely talented in whatever it is you do. You're very easy to talk to. You're very empathic. People just love you because there's this aura about you that's amazing. You have such a high vibe. Your energy is so beautiful. You're very feminine. You know, they can talk to you easily because you're very receptive. Your energy is very receptive. People just trust you. You know, there's something very ethereal about you. Some of you might be starseeds. And you're meant to shine. You're meant to shine. You have to be with somebody who is at your level, who understands that, who's spiritual, awake. You have to be with somebody awake, somebody that understands these kinds of energy. Otherwise, you're just gonna face. You're gonna just run into the same problem: possessiveness, obsession, fear of losing you, and then acting crazy. All right, okay then. All right, group number 5. I hope you like this reading, guys. Did I forget a card? No, we got everything. Okay, so love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Help others find this video, and I will see you next time. And if you're interested, you can go check out your other reading, like your sun, your moon, or your rising for May. They're up if you want some more information. If you want more lighthearted, less heavy, because here this solar eclipse boomerang reading was we're doing soul work here. We're not. That's why I'm doing these videos separately from the signs, you know, because not everybody's interested in astrology and like going deep. People want, sometimes they just want, oh, he's thinking about me and all that stuff, which I don't do, really. I don't. But for these deeper soul readings, I prefer to do them separately. Okay? So I love you. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye, group 4. Bye.